you know that the Warriors are going to win this series when Steph Curry finally has some actual help. I mean, yesterday the Warriors won by 15 points, and they were up by 11 at half. So they started the half up and finished the half even higher. Yesterday Steph had 27, 8, and 3, but for the first time this entire playoff run, two other players had more than 20 points. That is Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins. Then you also had Jordan Poole, who had 11 points and 4 assists. He finally actually played decently. Klay, who had 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Kevon Looney, who had 4 points and 8 rebounds. There was also Moses Moody, who played a lot less than what I would have wanted him to, but it seemed to have worked out because he had 6 points, 4 rebounds, and obviously the 15-point win. But you know who got absolutely clamped up yesterday? Austin Reeves, D'Lo, Dennis Schroeder, and Lonnie Walker IV. Because in 36 minutes, Austin Reeves only had 15 points and 5 assists. Then in 30 minutes, D'Angelo Russell only had 15 points too. Okay. Dennis Schroeder in 29 had 14, and Lonnie Walker in 28 had 4. So the Warriors just played amazing defense yesterday. I mean, we can see this because the Lakers shot 3% worse from the field and a percent worse from the 3-point line. Then there's fouls, because a lot of Lakers fans on Twitter are saying that this game was called really badly. I argue that this is the first time this entire series that the game was actually reffed correctly. Because, I mean, the teams had the same amount of free throws, while the Lakers only had 2 more points in the paint. So was it really reffed incorrectly? No. There were also a lot of people raging about this call of 5 seconds to the basket, and I'm going to play that clip real quick, and you guys tell me if it was a correct call or a not correct call.
James Williams making the call. I think it's the first one.
I mean, hey, to me, that's a pretty obvious 5 seconds to the basket, and so many people are complaining about this, but the Warriors just had a much better game yesterday. I mean, they shot better from the field, from 3-point line, and from the free throw line. They had 10 more rebounds with 8 more defensive and 2 more offensive. They also had 5 more assists, 1 block more, 2 steals more, and the same amount of turnovers as the Lakers. So they just played better than the Lakers yesterday. So what does the rest of the series look like for the Warriors? I mean, tomorrow's game, or today as you're watching this, is going to be a tough one because it's at Crypto Arena, and the Lakers are really one of the best home teams in the entire league. So I'm a bit scared on that count, but I mean, the Warriors they have all the momentum right now. They just basically had a blowout. I would call that a blowout. A 15-point win is basically a blowout. And the Lakers, they might not even have AD, and prayers up for AD, but he had to be wheeled off in a wheelchair, and he is now probable for tomorrow's game. If they don't have AD, then this series is going to 7. If it's not, Game 6 is going to be a tough game, but I think the Warriors are going to pull out with it, because the Warriors' defense has just been improving and improving ever since the series has started. Let me break down the stats for you guys. Because Game 1, the Warriors let up 117 points in a loss. But after that, they let up 100 points, 127, but we don't talk about that, 104 points, and 106 points last night. So while their offense is getting better, their defense is also getting better. And you know what good offense and good defense leads to? Win games. And here's another stat for you guys. LeBron, when being guarded by Andrew Wiggins this series, has only had 42 points on 43% shooting from the field, 22 from 3, and has had 8 turnovers. But now, I'm going to look at some unbiased news sources and tell you what they say. So ESPN gives the Lakers a 61% chance to win the game, which is totally ridiculous. But it gets worse because 538, which is a popular sports betting place, has the Lakers as a 57% win percentage. Fox Sports has them as a 59% win percentage. And, you know, I don't like the look of this for these websites because, I mean, the Warriors are just the better team. But before I leave today, I have another thing to say, and that is LeBron James. Because yesterday he went up for a layup and he landed awkwardly, and it kind of looks like he's injured. I'm hoping that no one is injured this entire series, so the Warriors can pull away with this one fair and square. But if LeBron is injured, I can't see the Lakers beating the Warriors. Like, the Warriors are just such a good team, and you're not beating them without your star player. But whatever. We'll see how it all plays out in tomorrow night's game. And I'm going to be watching it, and you guys should also watch it. But before that, you guys should watch why the Warriors should trade Jordan Poole. Because honestly, he's just had an embarrassing season this season.